A virtual round of applause please to Ginebra Sanigas General Manager Mr. Emmanuel Macalalag, mga kabarangay. What a great way to open the event. Thank you so much po, and of course, congratulations.
Sir, please allow me to say na ramdam ko ang bawat salitang binitiwan ninyo. Sa bagong laban nga natin ngayon, pagkakaisa at bagong tapang ang kailangan. Tunay ngang iba sa One Ginebra Nation.
Yan ang isa sa napakaraming dahilan kung bakit ganito lang kadami ang viewers natin ngayon. We're in this physical, digital world, and yet kung gaano yung suporta ng Ginebra fans and ng friends natin sa media noong wala pang pandemic, mas matindi pa ang LNSD nila ngayon.
And it's amazing. Imagine that kind of spirit sa panahon ngayon. I mean, every one of us may pinagdadaanan. May dinadala sa ating mga puso at isipan, and kadalasan, ang gusto na lamang natin ay bumigay.
Pero hindi tayo bumibigay, yan ang importante. Bumabangon tayo araw-araw ng may tatag ng loob at tibay ng damdamin.
Dahil may pag-asa, dahil may sinusubaybayan, dahil parte tayo ng One Ginebra Nation.
Ang buong mundo ay naapektuhan ng matinding pandemya.
Sobrang yung pag-worry ko outside. Grabe yung naging COVID anxiety ko. I worry about my parents. I also worry about what's happening in the society. Lalo na yung mga mas naapektuhan ng pandemic.
Parehas tayo nawala ng trabaho, parehas tayo nawala ng kita, masakit, mahirap.
Maging ang PDA ay naapektuhan din.
I knew it was coming. It was a matter of time when they canceled the games, and I looked on the news and everything, and that's when I knew it was real serious.
Hindi ko alam kung ano yung re-react ko actually kasi first time ko nangyari sa atin, tapos yun yung uncertainty ng sitwasyon natin.
Ang hamon ng bubble conference sa Gym Kings ay nagdala rin ng matinding pangamba at nakaranas ng pagsubok. Natuloy man ang laban, ay may matinding pinagdaanan, nasupalpan at nawalay ang dating kinagawian.
So, nung nagkaroon ng PDA bubble, nag-podcast din kami to give them updates. Hindi namin inaasahan na magkiklik yung podcast namin. Nakakatuwa kasi nagkaroon kami ng online bonding. Yung mga hindi namin magawa dahil na walang live games, nagagawa namin virtually.
Yung pag-opening pa lang ng bubble, masaya na ako eh. Parang hindi pandemya nung nagkaroon ng laro ang Ginebra. Parang ang saya ko. Kasi, kung pan lang ako, hindi ako mag-invest ng time na gumawa ng mga art para sa kanila.
My grandmother was sick and it was her birthday on December 30th and I was planning to go. I was pretty devastated na I couldn't surprise her on her 90th birthday.
My grandmother died since nasa bubble kami. So yun yung pinaka-hardest part sa akin kasi namatay siya na hindi ko siya mabisita, hindi ko siya mapuntahan.
My wife gave birth without me on her side, which is first time kasi lagi ako nasa tabi niya habang nanganganak siya. So it was really hard.
Ngunit sa kabila ng paghihirap, kumapit sa Diyos at kapwa. Buong tapang na nagkakaisa sa pag-ahon. Nagkapit bisig ang manlalaro at manunood. At sa pagkakaisa ay humugot ng ibayong lakas.
Yung buhay ko sa bubble talaga, ang laking tinitake ko as experience. Mga nangyayari sa amin doon with my teammates, coaches, and even sa ibang teams. Enjoy ko yung bubble habang andun kami. Yung mindset ko is, andun na rin kami. So, mindset namin lahat na tapusin namin na hanggang dulo.
Sin yung kagandahan naman nun, nakafocus ako sa basketball. Naging talagang purong basketball talaga yung experience ko nun.
One good thing about yung nangyari sa bubble is, I've got to know some of the fans better and on a personal level.
Ginebra ako, matapang tayo, may bagong tapang sa sa One Ginebra Nation.
May kakaibang tapang ang hinubog ng pagsubok.
Sobrang proud kami, and at the same time, parang napawi yung mga pinagdaanan namin ng pandemic.
Mas grabe ang aking naramdaman nung nag-champion sila sa Bagong. All Filipino talaga.
Yun pa, magpapasko. Sobrang gandang Christmas gift na para sa aming mga fans yung championship na bumigay ng Ginebra.
What had never been the biggest fan base PBA team, the fans were still coming to the game and waiting for us to come outside.
Nung napanalunan namin yung championship, I think yun yung best feeling na nangyari sa akin, sa amin. Yung sakripisyo ko na namatay yung lola ko na hindi ko siya nadalaw. Yung mindset ko talaga noon is win the championship para sa kanya.
My daughter's birth during the pandemic. Yun ang isa sa pinakamalaking inspirasyon ko rin. Yun yung pinanghawakan ko para malagpasan lahat ng mga challenges na yun.
And don't worry, babalik tayo sa new normal. And we'll see you guys again in the games.
Makaasa sila na lalaban kami every game para sa kanila.
At sa bawat pagwagi, umaalab ang puso at damdamin. Ito ang Bagong Tapang. Ito ay isang pagkilala para sa kanila, para sa atin, para sa iyo, maging manonood o manlalaro sa paligsahan ng buhay. Ito ang ating panalo. Walang susuko. May kasama ka sa bagong hamon.
Bagong Tapang.
Bagong Tapang.
Bagong tapang sa One Generation.
May bagong tapang sa One Ginebra Nation. May bagong tapang sa One Ginebra Nation.
Grabe, Carlo, sa totoo lang ha, puro wow na lang talaga yung gusto kong sabihin. Kasi alam mo, tumagos yon ng gusto sa aking puso.
Yes, Denise, and hearing the stories of our kabarangays, it really gives you a strong sense of pride, you know? Yung nararamdaman ko na ganun din yung karanasan ko at ganun ko rin hinarap.
Dahil dito sa Ginebra Nation, hindi nauubos ang kwentong pinagsasaluhan. Hindi nauubos ang sandaling dapat pinagsasamahan. Hindi nauubos ang koneksyon dapat ay pinagtitibayan.
Sama-sama tayo sa bawat oras, anuman ang hirap. Sabay-sabay tayong mabangon. Harapin natin ang bukas ng may bagong tapang.
Tama ka dyan. Kaya naman habang pinapanood ko ay naramdaman ko that I am part of something bigger. I also have this bagong tapang within me.
Alam mo, Denise, bakit? Yan ay dahil ang kwentong Ginebra na nasaksihan natin ay kwento nating lahat.
And we're sure madami pang kwento mula sa inyo na dapat lamang ay malaman ng buong Pilipinas at ng buong mundo. Mga kwento ng bagong tapang mula sa bawat barangay Ginebra San Miguel fan. Excited na ba kayo? Tingnan nga natin sa hearts and likes at pati na rin ang inyong mga comments. Ayun, halatang excited ang lahat.
Ang ating mga special guests ay naririto na upang makasama tayo muli. Kasi alam nyo, na-miss daw nila ang kanilang mga fans coming from the PBA bubble. Kaya naman nandito sila upang gawa ng katuparan ang mga sorpresang gusto ng Ginebra San Miguel.
Alam mo, excited na ako dyan, Carlo. Lalo na't pinaghandaan nila ang sorpresang ito. Ang ating mga players, ang Ginebra San Miguel, at lahat ng tao sa likod ng event na ito. Pinagpaguran nila to despite the pandemic.
One Ginebra Nation, huwag na natin patagalin. Handa na ba kayo?
Mga kabarangay, let's all welcome them with those likes and hearts and support comments.
And here you are, mga kabarangay, 5 sa mga hinahangaan nating Gen Kings.
2012 William Jones Cup MVP, 2013 Commissioner's Cup PBA Best Player of the Conference, 6-time PBA Champion, 4-time PBA Finals MVP, 5'8" guard from Nasugbu, Batangas, wearing jersey number 5, the General, L.A. Tenorio. 2018 PBA PBA Commissioner's Cup Finals MVP, 5-time PBA champion, 6'1" shooting guard from Digos, Davao del Sur. Jersey number 6, Scotty Thompson, the Hustle Man. 2020 PBA Best Player of the Conference, 2-time PBA champion, 6'1" point guard from Cagayan Valley, jersey number 11, Stanley Stan the Man Pringle. 6-footer shooting guard from San Carlos, Pangasinan, 9-time PBA champion, 2012 PBA MVP Most Valuable Player, sporting jersey number 47, Mark the Spark Gagiwa. 6'9" power forward from Sasmuan, Pampanga, 6-time PBA champion, 2019 Governor's Cup Finals MVP, wearing jersey number 25, jab it like it's hot, Jabet Aguilar.
Ginebra ako, Ginebra tayo, may kasama ka sa bagong Ginebra ako, Ginebra tayo, may bagong tapang sa Ginebra Nation. Matapang ako, matapang tayo, may kasama ka sa bagong
Wow, talaga namang ang ganda ng bagong jersey and cap. What do you think, Carlo?
Totoo yan, Denise. I mean, did you feel it? May energy yung jersey at cap mismo eh. Like they're suits of armor.
I completely agree, Carlo. Para bang sinasabi nila na saan man tayo nandoon, gaano man kabigat ang ating pasanin. Sa bawat dagok, sa bawat pagsubok, sa bawat paghihirap at pasakit ng mundo, iisa ang ating tugon.
Ang bagong tapang ng One Ginebra Nation. With that being said, sabay-sabay nating ipagmayabaw gamit ang bago nating suit of armor. With pride, please show us this bagong tapang so we may see, feel, and experience it for ourselves.
Talaga namang napakaganda. I mean, just look at it, di ba? Tama ba, Scotty, na yan ang susuotin nyo sa susunod na conference?
Yes, ito na yung gagamitin namin and sobrang excited na rin kami para may pakita sa lahat ng mga fans itong bagong jersey namin.
So Scotty, share naman natin sa ating mga kabarangay, bakit One Ginebra Nation ang logo ng jersey and cap ngayon?
Kasi naramdaman namin at nakita namin yung hirap ng bawat kabarangay nung nagka-pandemic. And syempre kahit kami sobrang naapektuhan. Pero nagkakaisa pa rin tayo, buong bansa. As nation, kailangan talaga natin ngayon. And we believe that One Ginebra Nation, walang kabarangay na maiiwan. So, syempre sa laro namin next conference, lalaban ulit kami para sa kanila.
Alam mo, napakaganda ng mensahe ng Barangay Ginebra San Miguel. Pero Mark, show us nga yung likod. Alam ko kasi this jersey or this new jersey has a detail as well. At pati na rin yung cap. Yung special statement na ito, what is the story here?
Sa panahon ngayon, kailangan natin ng bagong tapang. At alam mo tayong mga Pilipino, hindi tayo basta-basta sinusubo. Kaya this bagong tapang will help us survive this hardship.
So parang ang bagong tapang is a newer version of Never Say Die?
That is one strong message of Ginebra San Miguel to One Ginebra Nation, Carlo.
I agree. So, Elaine, napansin namin ang logo ng Gawad Kalinga. Can you tell us more about this?
Yes, actually, isa to sa nakaka-proud about this promo. No? First time to sa Ginebra San Miguel na sumali sa ganitong promo. Sa pamamagitan nito, makakatulong tayo sa mga kabarangay natin sa Gawad Kalinga. Sa pag-redeem ng jersey at ng cap, imagine, meron ka ng jersey, napakagandang jersey at saka magandang cap, makakatulong ka pa sa mga kabarangay natin sa Gawad Kalinga. So malaking bagay talaga to at nakaka-proud talaga.
So Stanley, since Ellie mentioned it already, how easy is it really for the One Ginebra Nation to get this new jersey and cap?
Oh, it's so easy. You just have to collect a combination of 6 seals and caps from Ginebra, Primera Light Brandy, and GSM Blue. You add 100 pesos for the jersey, 150 pesos for the hat, and you can redeem this at partner outlets nationwide. I actually started telling my family to start drinking Ginebra San Miguel and save the seals and caps.
That is certainly good promotion, and I believe a lot of us are wondering about this. Masaya ang lahat because of the chance to have these in their collection. Pero Japet, why exactly are we sharing this Bagong Tapang jersey and cap collection to everyone? Kasi this time, it feels a little bit different.
Because we believe na itong Bagong Tapang will help us survive this challenging time. Napatunayan namin yan nung bubble. Madami kaming naging challenges. Yung takot na anytime pwede kami magkasakit at saka yung nalayo kami sa family namin. Yung mga times na yun, doon namin nabuo yung Bagong Tapang. So yun yung gusto namin i-share sa buong mundo at saka sa One Ginebra Nation na hoping na pagsuot nila itong jersey and cap na to, magkaroon sila ng bagong tapang na harapin ang challenges nila sa buhay.
Oo, Carlo, alam mo, pagkatapos ng lahat ng sabihin ng ating mga Gin Kings, and feel na feel ko talaga ang Bagong Tapang. Thank you so much for sharing your thoughts. And of course, congratulations Barangay Ginebra and One Ginebra Nation.
Let us also congratulate Ginebra San Miguel and all the people behind it. You did a great job po. Ramdam namin ang mensahe nyo.
At mga kabarangay, dahil kabilang na tayong tunay sa One Ginebra Nation, ipinapasa din ng Ginebra San Miguel ang Bagong Tapang sa ating lahat sa pamamagitan ng Bagong Tapang Ginebra Jersey and Cap Collection.
Now let's see the promo video. Watch this.
Sa pagsubok na ito, lahat nagkaisa. Tulong-tulong para makasulong.
Ngayon ay maaari na magkaroon nito sa inyong koleksyon at magbuli ng Ginebra San Miguel.
Ganyan tayo kamahal ng Barangay Ginebra. Imagine sa ganda ng Bagong Tapang jersey and cap, hindi nila pinahirapan ang mechanic sa pagkuha nito.
And Denise, that is what One Ginebra Nation is all about.
At syempre, mas gaganda pa ang gabi natin. We mentioned na miss na nga ng Gin Kings ang kanilang mga fans. Kaya meron pa silang susunod na sorpresa para sa ating lahat.
Tama yan. Thank you so much for joining us tonight, gentlemen. Or rather, thank you for inviting me and Denise to your celebration, to the whole celebration of One Ginebra Nation.
Ano nga ba ang sineselebrate natin? Syempre, the Bagong Tapang na bitbit ng bawat Gin King during the bubble season. Ito na ang kanilang naging sandata.
At bago tayo pumunta sa susunod na sorpresa,
meron ba? Wow! Ang dami nating surprises.
Meron pa, Denise. Kaya we would like to take this opportunity to remind you to use our hashtag na Bagong Tapang sa One Ginebra Nation sa inyong social media post. Share nyo sa buong Barangay Ginebra.
Kaya naman mag-post na kayo mga kabarangay. Share this and tag your friends. You can post your photos, your screenshots ng ating event. At pwede din mga kwentong bagong tapang ng bawat isa sa inyo. O di kaya naman ang inyong mga paboritong bubble season moments.
Let's get on with the next surprise. Gin Kings, are you ready?
Let's get to our Q&A, the most exciting part of our event.
The most awaited part. First of all, so how exactly does it feel wearing the new collection? On and off the court ito sa professional and personal life ninyo. Let's start with LA.
Katulad nga na sinabi ko kanina, nakaka-proud lang at makakatulong tayo sa mga kabarangay natin sa Gawad Kalinga. Dahil sa programa na to ng Ginebra San Miguel.
How about for you, Scotty? What does it feel wearing this jersey?
For me, this will always remind na naglalaro kami hindi lang para sa sarili namin, kundi para sa family namin, para sa mga fans and sa One Ginebra Nation.
How about you, Mark? Your thoughts about wearing the jersey?
For me, it's like a reminder that, I have this new strength now whenever I'm thinking of, giving up or I'm getting tired. And, I always have that reminder.
How about you, Japet?
Ako masaya ako naging part ako ng program na to. Alam naman natin lahat na papanahon itong mensahe ito para sa ating lahat.
And finally, Stanley?
It's a great reminder of how important unity is na wala dapat iwanan sa team sa One Ginebra Nation.
Walang iwanan at yan din ang nakita natin sa bubble season. So let's go back to that kasi it was the season where you really exhibited this bagong tapang. Bubble season ang naging simula ng sineselebrate natin ngayon. So ito, ano nga ba ang hindi nyo makakalimutan during that bubble season? LA?
Ako personally, hindi ko makakalimutan syempre yung mga challenges, mga adversities na pinagdaanan namin before entering the bubble and during the bubble and before we grab the championship. Yung hirap, sakripisyo na ginawa namin para makuha namin yung championship na yun. Aside from hiwalay kami sa pamilya namin na matagal, syempre yung hirap pagpunta namin doon. Lalo-lalo na ako, may personal experience before entering the bubble. So lahat naman siguro alam ko ano nangyayari. So yun, hindi ko makakalimutan yun.
Ikaw naman, Scotty.
Siguro nga, lahat kami may iba't ibang challenges na yan bago kami pumunta sa bubble. Pero nung andun na kami talagang nagsakripisyo kami, nagtulungan kami isa't isa, hindi lang para sa amin. At iniisip din namin yung lahat ng sumusuporta at buong One Ginebra Nation, yung family namin. So, ang daming pagsubok pero patuloy pa rin kami lumalaban dun sa bubble. And yun nga, we're lucky and we're blessed na nakuha namin yung championship namin na yun para sa kanila.
Ikaw, Mark, unforgettable thing inside the bubble?
For me, it was the beginning of our practice. Dahil kasi we were only given 9 days prior to yung unang game namin. So, talagang sobrang pinakamahirap na practice na naanuhan ko, playing for 19 years. This is the toughest one. And, like what Scotty and LA said na, nag-champion kami. And yung mga sobrang hirap na mga ginawa namin is, katulad ng mga ganyan.
Ikaw naman, Japet?
O yung samahan namin. These guys made it easier for me. Yun nga, parang One Ginebra Nation talaga yung samahan namin na unforgettable moment po yung mga nag-hang out kami sa mga kwarto nila LA tsaka nila Mike. So,
And Stan?
Yep, same as with Jep. Just, these guys warriors. I can't forget the unity of the team, having roommates and being closer as a team, together. And, just leaving it on the floor, even though there's no fans there. We all, gave our heart out there and left it on the floor.
You bagged most of the major awards during the PBA bubble. what role did Bagong Tapang of Ginebra play in your victory, both in the championship and in your personal accomplishments? Let's start with Eli Tenorio, of course, who was our finals MVP.
Again, katulad nga ng sinabi ng lahat, no, pinakita namin ang bagong tapang ng pinakita ng bawat isa yung bagong tapang. No? Nandun din yung katulad na sabi ni Scotty na naglaro kami doon na hindi lang para sa sarili namin, para sa pamilya namin, but sa lahat ng sumusuporta sa amin, sa One Ginebra Nation, na walang sawang sumusuporta sa amin. So siguro na nakamit namin yung championship, and again, nakamit namin yung mga individual awards. It's because of the championship. And yun nga, sa hirap na dinanas namin sa loob ng bubble. So thankful kami, we're very blessed, and thankful also sa lahat ng mga sumusuporta sa One Ginebra Nation. Maraming salamat.
So for Scotty naman, alam natin, ikaw yung nanalo ng Sportsmanship Award. You know, aside from yung tapang sa court, nagpakita ka rin ng tapang outside the court because you lost someone very dear to you during the PBA bubble. What did this mean to you, Scotty?
For me, I think yun yung pinaka-most memorable na nangyari sa career ko dito sa PBA kasi yun nga, ang daming challenges, especially nung bubble, namatay yung lola ko tapos hindi ko siya napuntahan. Pero from the start kasi, nag-commit na kami, halos lahat kami ng team, nag-commit na kami sa bubble. So, sabi namin na dito na rin na yun, nasimulan na namin to. So, why not na sa dulo na kami lalabas. So, yun, lahat nag-pay off, yung mga individual awards naman, yung sakripisyo namin, lahat yun, bonus na lang sa amin kasi yung pinaka-big picture namin na tinignan bago kami pumunta sa bubble is to win the championship.
And Stan, we've mentioned this time and time again, during and after the bubble, it was such a challenging experience. And you really had to sacrifice a lot, not just you, but everyone else included in that season. How did Bagong Tapang help you during that bubble season?
It helped a lot. It's just, it's always about the team, the unity. You know, when you're going through challenges, when you know your teammates have each other's back, it just makes it that much easier. You know, when everybody's fighting for each other, everybody's playing a role that's for the better good of the team, that's when you know you're part of something, big, something special. So it played a major role.
And Stan, as we all know, you're not just best player of the conference, you're also part of the Elite 5 together with Japeth. How do you think this Bagong Tapang affected that, chemistry between you guys?
Oh, it definitely made us strong, more together. I think our main goal was to win the championship, and that was really the only thing on our minds. I don't think anybody was trying to shoot for any awards because, me personally, as long as we got the championship, that's all that really mattered. So it definitely played a big role.
Japeth, being part of the Elite 5, alam natin yung conditioning mo was not very good heading into the PBA bubble. How did your teammates give you that Bagong Tapang, inspired you to really get into the shape you needed to be in to win?
I just, really played my role well. Doon lang ako nag-focus kasi yun nga, wala ako sa kondisyon nung umpisa. Pero yun, nung nalagpasan ko yung stage na yun, yun na, parang may renewed energy na ako yung Bagong Tapang. So, yun.
And finally, Mark, 19 years with Barangay Ginebra. In the PBA bubble, everything was new, everything was unique. Yung Bagong Tapang ba, is this what your team will look like moving forward?
I think so. Now parang may advantage na kami na, on how we won the last conference. I think this, Bagong Tapang, we could bring it to the next conference.
At yan nga ang talagang gusto nating makita to heading into the next conference. Thank you so much, dear Jen Kings, for sharing your experiences, your thoughts, and insights with us. Tunay kayong inspirasyon sa aming lahat. Pero Carlo, paano ba yan? Medyo nabibitin ako sa kwentuhan natin.
Aba, kung ganyan, Denise, ay ituloy natin ang kwentuhan. This time, Sa fun side naman tayo, yung enjoy naman ang kwentuhan.
Yan, gusto ko yan. At ganito tayo kamahal ng Ginebra San Miguel. They're going to allow us to have a little fun with our dear Gin Kings at maglalaro tayo.
Okay, Denise, this game is called Did You Ever? So each of our Gin Kings here is going to receive 2 placards. One says yes, and the other says no. Now we're going to read a few statements here that begin with Did You Ever? All they have to do is hold up the yes card if they did, and the no card if they didn't.
Alam mo, nakakatawa nung sinabi mo yung did you ever, nagbubulungan yung iba natin mga players, parang kinakabahan na. So ganito yung mangyayari. Meron kaming statements. If ginawa nila during the bubble season, nakatingin sila lahat, yes card ng kanilang itataas. At kung hindi naman, no card. Sounds easy enough, guys?
Yes, that is correct. O mga kabarangay, kayo ang judge sa level ng bagong tapang ng ating Gin Kings dito sa laro, ha? Alright, let us start. Our first question. Did you ever wear a jersey 2 days in a row without washing? Yes or no? Answers no.
In my life, or
In the bubble. In the bubble.
So in the bubble,
So, no lahat? No? No. Everyone, no. So, masisipag yung ating mga players at yung mga ball boy, we're all on top of your laundry? I would think. Your second question.
Okay, so did you ever play a prank on your co-Gin King? Taas natin, mga sagot? Yes? Sinong yes? Si Stan
Yeah, I did.
and Japet. What was it
What
about?
prank?
We had a mouse in the room. Joe was so scared when they finally got the mouse. When he came out the bathroom, I threw a sock across the floor. He did like backflip. Yeah, that was my quick break.
What about you,
Ako
Jap?
minsan pag lalabas sa CR, yung roommate ko, ginugulat ko. Yun lang.
Okay, third question. Ito, dapat medyo matapang ka para sagutin ito. Did you ever send a sexy selfie to anyone while inside the PBA bubble?
Yes, Mike. Yes.
Mga sagot.
No lahat. No. Okay.
Wow, Mike.
Your
To
next
someone else, huh? Not us.
Mike.
Nagsendan kayo sa isa't isa, di ba? Ayan, ito naman. Did you ever do any activity for the first time while inside the bubble? May na-unlock bang skills? Yes or
Did you
no?
try golf? Did you
First time?
try new food?
Yes. Mark, what was it?
I think kind of unlocked because we're playing Call of Duty. Medyo okay yung dun number 1 dun. So, medyo tinuturuan ko sila. No, actually, it was Stan. Stan's really good at that game. I was surprised. I didn't even know he played that game.
We played zombies for the first time. I played zombies.
Ikaw, Japs, what was your first experience?
Nag-scooter tong sumama sa kanila. Scooter sa labas.
Scotty?
yung
Workout? No,
Nagluto
Scotty.
ako na-unlock yung cooking skills ko.
How about you, Stan? What was the first experience?
Mark, just the Call of Duty. Yeah.
Okay, so ito, I'm sure medyo normal to, no? But, did you ever miss anyone so bad that you cried yourself to sleep during the PBA bubble? Be honest.
Yes.
Actually, I saw someone crying. He was next to my room. Saw Japet was kind of crying. Nami-miss niya ata si Cassie.
Kasi ba talaga na-release niya? No.
Ikaw, LA, siyempre, yung daughter.
Yung daughter ko siyempre. Isa di ko siya nahawakan masyado bago ako umalis sa nakikita ko. Salita na nga nung
So, ako yung nahawakan niya. Okay ba yung nahawakan? Hello, may sarili kang kama.
Si Mike nga ginagano ko, tinatap ko pa yung bago natulog.
Saan yung ulo?
Scotty.
Sino na mismo? Siyempre, una-una, yung lola ko, siyempre, nung alam naman natin yung nangyari dun sa bubble. So, yun, yung lola ko, siyempre, yung family.
Ayan, alam na namin na na-miss nyo yung mga family members, yung mga friends nyo. Pero ito, did you ever miss, as in really miss, your favorite GSM drink while you guys were inside the bubble? Sige.
Ako, miss ko, syempre sa amin sa Batangas, Ginebra Gin Hari ang iniinom ko galing sa freezer. Yun ang masarap na masarap. Tapos, shot lang. Okay na yun.
Malamig na malamig.
Malamig na malamig.
Scotty.
Ako naman yung sobrang na-miss ko yung mojito tsaka Cuatro Cantos kasi sa amin sa Davao talagang yun yung iniinom ko. Tsaka haluan mo lang ng apple iced tea. Sobrang good na yun. Good to go.
Parang ang sarap-sarap nun. Stan, what about you?
Most definitely, I like dark liquor, so Premier Light, straight, no rocks, no chaser, nothing, just straight Premier Light.
Ikaw
Yes,
naman,
sir.
Japet?
Sa amin, sa Pampanga, sikat yung gin bilog. Tapos nilalagyan ko lang ng calamansi. Yun.
And for me, same kami ni Stan. Chilling there sa balcony and drinking my Primera Light on the rocks. So that's what I miss the most.
On the rocks, may halo lahat ng ating mga GSM drinks. Talaga namang ang sasarap at na-miss ng ating mga Gin Kings. Okay, that was absolutely fun. Thank you so much, dear Gin Kings, for being such a sport in the game. You went right on ahead and joined in upang mapasaya ang One Ginebra Nation.
Napakatabang ng ating mga Gin Kings for answering all our questions. So One Ginebra Nation nga naman, while having that bagong tapang, we can have fun too.
At syempre, hindi lang tayo ang may mga katanungan for our Gin Kings right here. We have randomly selected 3 lucky Ginebra fans chosen out of the thousands na nag-comment sa event na ito to ask their burning questions.
All the way from Luzon, we have Heidi Lopez from Mangaldan, Pangasinan.
Hi, Masantos Tialabid, si Kain Amin, siya si Heidi Lopez, taga Mangaldan, Pangasinan. Ano po kaya yung preparasyon na ginagawa ng Gin Kings para sa season ng PBA?
Ang preparation namin ngayon siguro ngayon, we have this Zoom workout kasi as of now, we can't really go out and play 5-on-5. Right now, we have at least once a week or twice a week sa Zoom and meron kaming workout na mga ginagawa before the bubble.
Pagpe-pray po namin kayo dito sa Mangaldan, Pangasinan. Wish you all the best and good luck sa team. Dito lang kaming mga fans, never stay die.
Let's now give it up for our kabarangay from Visayas, Alona Camille de Casa mula sa Batuan, Bohol.
Maayong gabi, ako si Alana Camille Casa from Batuan, Bohol. Maayong gabi, Ginebra players, maayong gabi, Facebook viewers. Pwede po bang malaman ko anong pwedeng asahan ng mga fans sa inyo ngayon may changes sa lineup ngayong season?
For the new players, you can expect them, as of right now, they're going over our offense, so they're going to catch on quickly with our team structure and how we do things on the court. And one player also, Christian Stenhardiger, you guys know him. He's a winner. He's going to play hard, and I played on this team in Gilas and 3-on-3, so he's going to do what it takes to win, or do what he can to help the team win for sure. He's a good player.
Daghang salamat, and I wish you and the players of the Barangay Ginebra San Miguel na mag-amping mo kanunay, and thank you sa mga smiles ngayon gihatag na mo amping.
And last but most definitely not the least, let's have Japet James Tagaang mula Surigao, our kabarangay from Mindanao.
Ako din si Japet James Tagaang from Surigao. Mayang gabi sa inyong tanan. May tanong po pala, ano po nagbibigay sa inyong motivation ngayong season na to? At paano niyo po may yung katagang never say die sa loob at sa labas po ng basketball court? Maraming salamat po.
Yun nga, ito siguro yung pinaka-best way na maipakita natin yung never say die spirit dahil sa pandemic na to. I think patuloy lang tayo magkaisa, patuloy lang tayo lumaban sa buhay, and syempre prayers na rin para sana matapos na to lahat. And siguro yun lang, magkaisa tayo as one Ginebra Nation.
Mula po dito sa Surigao, pagdadasal po namin kayo at sana po parating tayong safe. Maraming salamat po. God bless po. Never say die.
Our event is that we get to hear from our fans. Luzon, Visayas, at syempre Mindanao. Buong Pilipinas talaga ang sakop ng One Ginebra Nation. Kaya naman maraming salamat sa ating mga kabarangays. Thank you for joining us. Dahil sa inyong mga katanungan, mas lumalim pa ang pagkakakilala natin sa mga Gen Kings. Lalo na sa kung sino sila sa loob ng PBA bubble.
Denise, I believe na hindi lang yun ang gustong iparating ng Gen Kings sa ating audience.
Ayan, meron pa ba kayong iba pang message para sa ating mga kabarangays? LA?
Sa lahat ng mga Barangay Ginebra fans, una-una nagpapasalamat muli kami sa walang sawang pagsuporta ninyo sa team, especially last bubble, and sana this coming conference, and pagdasal natin na mapaglaro na ulit ang PBA at makapag-cheer na ulit kayo sa mga paborito nyong Ginebra at saka PBA players. And of course, don't forget, supportahan natin ang Ginebra Jersey and Cap promo na to. You can follow the Facebook page of Ginebra San Miguel and check the website for complete details. So yun, and lastly, syempre supportahan natin ang mga produkto ng Ginebra San Miguel. Huwag natin kakalimutan. Maraming salamat sa inyo. Stay safe everyone.
Ano naman, Scotty?
Nagpapasalamat kami syempre sa lahat ng Ginebra fans na patuloy sumusuporta sa amin, and of course sana patuloy nila kami suportahan coming sa next conference na sana makapaglaro na kami, and suportahan din nila yung bagong promo natin ngayon sa One Ginebra Nation. Avail nila yung jersey and cup natin, yung jersey 100 pesos and 150 naman pag sa cup. Avail nyo na, at the same time nakakatulong tayo sa kapwa natin.
Stan?
Yep, to all the fans, Wag Sumuko, never say done. Y'all continue to support us. It's definitely to support the cap and jersey promo. You know, save your caps and seals, and we all can promise to leave it all on the floor next conference for y'all, man. Wag Sumuko, never say die. Let's get it, bro.
Dapat, mensahe mo sa mga fans.
Patuloy po tayong magkaisa at magtulungan, parang One Ginebra Nation. Maraming salamat sa patuloy na pagsuporta niyo sa amin, and suportahan niyo din po ang Bagong Tapang jersey and cup promotion namin. And abangan niyo kami next PBA conference, susuot namin tong jersey na to.
Finally, Mark?
Just want to let everyone know to stay safe, stay at home, and supportan nyo rin kami sa jersey and our cap. Madaming itutulong po ito sa ating mga kabarangay. So, please, thank you.
As well to our fans who attended virtually.
Mula noon pa sa panahon ng Ginebra Legends, never say die na. Lalo pa ngayon na may bagong Ginebra Tapang sa One Ginebra Nation. Tayo ay palaging magkakasama.
Tama, dahil Ginebra tayo. Let's make it official and mark this event then.
And what is a virtual assembly like this without a photo of to mark it, diba? Let's call on stage the Ginebra San Miguel executives for the ceremonial photo op. National Sales Manager Mr. Jaime Factor.
Marketing Manager Mr. Ronald Rudolph Molina.
National Sales and Marketing Manager Mr. Alan Mercado.
Sa ating mga kabarangay sa kani-kanilang pamamahay, inaanyayahan namin kayong makisali sa photo op. Kung gusto ninyong maghawak ng banners bearing our hashtag Bagong Tapang sa One Ginebra Nation, pwedeng-pwede.
At sa photo op na ito, pwede din kayong makitake ng selfie or ng screenshot. Iparating natin sa buong mundo kung ano ang bago sa One Ginebra Nation.
Kung ipopost sa inyong mga social media accounts, gamitin lamang ang hashtags Bagong Tapang sa One Ginebra Nation upang madali namin makita.
Alright, let's get on to it!
Thank you so much, everyone. That just about ends our program.
Pero bago tayo maghiwa-hiwalay, gusto lang namin ipaalala sa atin ng Ginebra San Miguel na ang bagong tapang na dala na natin mula ngayong oras na ito ay ang tapang na gagabay sa atin upang harapin ang bagong bukas. Ito ang magtutulak sa atin upang maging pinaka-best na bersyon ng ating buong pagkatao.
Kailangan lamang natin itong tandaan, damhin, at dalhin sa bawat oras ng ating buhay. Ipagmalaki natin sa buong mundo ang bagong tapang jersey and caps natin.
Mga kabarangay, muli nagpapasalamat kami sa inyong pagdalo sa virtual event na ito. Inaanyayahan namin kayo na mag-log on sa Ginebra San Miguel website after this. That's oneginebranation.com, kung saan pwede kayong mag-explore virtually sa One Ginebra Nation showroom, PBA Bubble Photo Gallery, virtual game, promo mechanics, and you can save your souvenir program photos sa ating virtual photo booth using different stickers ng New Jersey and Cap collection.
We're now leaving you all with a lasting memory of this momentous event. Kaya those of you who were not able to watch us, the Gin Kings, and all the Ginebra surprises from the beginning, don't fret. Mapapanood nyo pa rin if you stay tuned.
And pwede ding ulit-ulitin. Ginebra San Miguel partnered with a third-party multimedia company for all of this. Just don't forget to share and use Bagong Tapang sa One Ginebra Nation.
Sounds exciting and interesting. Truly, this has been a successful One Ginebra Nation event. Maraming salamat po. Always stay safe and stay healthy. Ako si Carlo Pamintuan.
And I'm Denise Tan. Isang mapagpalang gabi sa inyong lahat, mga kabarangay Ginebra. Ako si Denise Tan, ang inyong host para sa di malilimutang event na ito.
The first ever virtual national consumer promoton.
Bumagsak man mula sa bukok.
Tayo lamang po. And we will start the press conference in just a short while. Maraming salamat po. With us tonight for this very special event. We also want to acknowledge our guests from Ginebra San Miguel Incorporated, GSMI, and of course, joining us as well are 5 Barangay Ginebra San Miguel Gin Kings, whose jerseys are featured in this new promo. But before we introduce and welcome them, maybe just remind our guests to kindly use your complete names along with your media titles or affiliation as your Zoom screen name to be acknowledged properly. To all our friends from the media, you may now start sending your questions through the chat box. Itatanong natin lahat ng inyong mga katanungan sa mga special guests natin maya-maya po lamang. And now let us please welcome our Barangay Ginebra San Miguel Gin King, starting out with number 6, Scotty Thompson. Scotty, kaway naman dyan.
Hello, Carlo. Good evening.
Good evening, Scotty. Next up, we have Stanley Pringle. Stanley, good evening.
Good evening. Can you hear me? How y'all doing?
Thank you for joining us tonight, Stanley. Up next, we have our number 25, Japet Aguilar. Japet, good evening to you.
Guys, good evening to everyone.
So, next up, syempre, si Teniente, number 5, L.A. Tenorio. Good evening, L.A. And of course, at number 47, Mark the Spark Kagiwa. Mark, good evening to you.
Hello, good evening sa lahat ng mga viewers dyan. Good evening.
Si LA hindi nakabate. Pabatiin muna natin si LA sa mga nanonood sa atin ngayon, especially to our friends from the media, LA. And LA, batiin mo naman yung mga friends natin from the media watching right now. Hi, LA. Oh, nagkakaproblema yata yung audio ni LA Tenorio. We'll move forward. We'll fix it. Also joining us is Ginebra San Miguel Brand Manager, Paulo Jose Artupas. Good evening, Sir Paulo.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening.
We would also like to acknowledge some of our very special guests who are also with us tonight, starting with Ginebra San Miguel Management Committee, headed by General Manager Mr. Emmanuel Macalala. Good evening, sir. We are also with Pure Gold Partner, heading with Mr. Vincent Ko. Our friends from Gawad Kalinga, headed by Executive Director Dan Bercasio. From PBA Properties, Ms. Jo Francisco. our partner agencies of Ginebra San Miguel, Yellow Brick Road, and Densu 1 Manila, and of course, the admins of Barangay Ginebra San Miguel fan pages on Facebook and other social media accounts. Thank you so much, and we're glad that you can join us tonight. So earlier, we saw the unveiling of a new Bagong Tapang sa One Ginebra Nation jersey and cap collection, which will be available to fans, collectors, and consumers starting on May 1. Ginebra San Miguel's jersey collection promo, which had been going on for the past several years, has been one of Ginebra San Miguel's most patronized consumer promotions. And for this year, we will witness once again how the power of sports can bring people together, as Ginebra San Miguel is giving basketball fans a platform to come together and extend help to those who are affected by the pandemic. Because for every redemption of a jersey or a cap, a portion of the proceeds will go to Gawad Kalinga's Barangay Walang Iwanan program. But before we throw in the first question, of course, I'd like to extend my congratulations once again to Barangay Ginebra San Miguel for winning the 2020 PBA Philippine Cup Championship at the historic PBA bubble last December. May I first ask the Gin Kings, dahil na-miss kayong sobra ng Barangay Ginebra fans, at siguradong papatok na naman itong bagong jersey at cap promo ninyo. But more than adding to the Bagong Tapang jersey and cap to their collections, Ginebra San Miguel also provided the fans this platform to help out their kabarangays. What can you say about this project, this promotion that also helps Gawad Kalinga? Let's start with Mark Kagiwa. Mark? Hi Mark, what can you say about this promotion ng Barangay Ginebra helping out Gawad Kalinga?
Hey.
Mark, I think you are on mute. Pasa muna natin yung tanong kay Scotty. Scotty, again, this promotion, makakakuha sila ng cap, makakakuha sila ng jersey, at makakatulong sa kapwa via Gawad Kalinga.
For me personally, talagang sobrang nakaka-overwhelm, no. Ang laking bagay para sa amin, para sa like mga jersey namin na nakukuha nila. Sobrang malaking bagay sa promo kasi yun nga, nakakatulong na sila. So nakakakuha pa sila ng jersey namin at cup. And for sure, yung mga matutulungan nila talagang sobrang matutuwa. Yun, so ang laking bagay nito, ang ganda ng ginawa ng program na to ng One Ginebra Nation.
And now, of course, thank you, Scotty, for that answer. Let's move forward now because we've also been getting a lot of questions from our friends from the media. We thank you so much for sending us all of your questions. We have a question here for Scotty ulit, no? A question for Scotty Thompson from Kate Guan of CNN Philippines. Yun nga, what do you feel about being part of this endeavor to help Gawad Kalinga and its partners? So, kasi hindi lang naman yung mga fans na bibili ng produkto yung makakatulong. Ikaw personally, may matutulong ka sa Gawad Kalinga at sa mga nangangailangan sa kanila. Scotty?
Unang-una, sobrang thankful and nagpapasalamat talaga kay God sa naging part ako ng program nito sa promo ng Gawad sa Gawad Kalinga nitong One Ginebra Nation. Sobrang saya kasi nga sa ganitong paraan nakatulong kami while kinukuha nila yung jersey namin, nakatulong kami sa mga kapwa natin. So parang win-win situation sa amin, kami nakatulong, yung kumukuha ng jersey nakatulong din. So masarap sa pakiramdam kasi despite everything ngayon sa nangyayari, so nakakagawa pa rin yung One Ginebra Nation, yung management. Magpapasalamat din kami sa lahat ng management, staff, lahat ng mga nagsakripisyo nito para mabuo tong program na to. Kasi kung wala sila, talagang hindi mangyayari to. So, sobrang thankful.
And now the next question is coming from RM Marcelo, directed to Mark Kagiwa. Mark, I hope you can hear us. The question is, in the PBA bubble, what was it like being the veteran of the team? Ano yung pinakamalaking role mo as the veteran of the squad in winning the championship inside the PBA bubble?
Well, my role is a bit different now. I always remind these guys while I'm on the sideline na habang, if we're down or anything like that, sinasabi ko sa kanila na walang susuko, and always have that never say die spirit. till the end. So.
Thank you for that, Mark. I think LA is still having a little bit of problems with its
Yeah,
audio.
same here.
So let's proceed with Stanley Pringle. We have a question for Stanley from Jing Javier. Stanley, the question is that you really love staying in Cagayan with your family. If given a chance to bring your teammates there, where in Cagayan would you take them?
Oh yeah. First, I'll probably take them to my Lola's house in her apartment, Santa Filomena, and just to kick back, relax, get some fresh air, enjoy maybe like a buffet, some food, Ilocano food, and then I'll probably take them to one of the beaches like Angui Beach, is like Boracay North, aka, or Balugan Beach, also just to kick back and relax.
Sounds like fun. I'm sure all of your teammates are excited to experience that after this pandemic is all done. Now, the next question is directed to Japet Aguilar from JL Aquino. Looking at your social media pages, Japet, it seems that you really love traveling with your wife. Once the pandemic is over, which country or place would you like to first visit and why?
Me and my wife always talk about going to Israel because that country is very rich in its history. So yun, parang we travel just to experience different setting. Pag nandito kami sa Philippines, sa mga beach kami pumupunta. So pag ibang bansa naman, medyo yun yung na-enjoy namin, yung culture, food, and tsaka shopping sa wife.
Thank you, Japet, for that. I'm sure you're also very excited to travel with your wife. No? Now, let's go back muna dun sa promotion ng Barangay Ginebra San Miguel. We have a question for the Ginebra brand manager, Mr. Paulo Tupa. Sir Paulo, thank you for joining us tonight. What makes your jersey promo this year different from the previous years?
Okay, good evening. So, what makes our jersey different? Just jersey promo. So, for one thing, we have this new message. No, that's not only binding us as one with our One in Every Nation campaign, the slogan that you see in front of the logo, but also this idea or this attitude of Bagong Tapang. No? In these very trying times, very uncertain times, we really need to dig down deep in ourselves and get that Bagong Tapang, because with that Bagong Tapang, we will be able to do anything. And we want to be able, as a brand, we want to be able to impart that to our consumers. And for each person will be able to wear this jersey, not only the team, but also our consumers, they feel that sense of pride. They feel that sense of, hey, I've accomplished something because I have this Bagong Tapang that will guide me to success. Another thing that makes this jerseys different is it's actually an activation that gives back. We wanted to be able to tie up with a reputable organization like Gawad Kalinga, because I think in these times we want to use this platform, this opportunity to try to help out. No, try to help out, especially the people who are in need. And through the Barangay Walang Iwanan program, we're able to tap into farmers and into fishermen. We'll be able to, with the proceeds, we'll be able to bounce back and rebound, start their lives anew, especially in this very uncertain new normal. Another thing is that, of course, apart from the jersey, we're also introducing a cap. It's a different kind of cap, so we try to make it as special and as durable as possible for the consumer, for them to be proud to wear it, no? Similar to the jersey. And then lastly, like what we experienced, we're doing things virtually now, no? And we want to be able to reach a good number of people through our campaign. And through this launch, I believe we're able to do that, no? So that's basically how our promotion or activation is different from the previous years. Thank you.
Thank you, Sir Paulo. We have LA back on the line. I think he has reconnected already. Yon, LA, magandang gabi. Bati ka muna sa lahat ng kasama natin, especially our media friends.
Hi, good evening. Sorry for that technical difficulties. Good evening, everyone. Good evening to all our first of all our Ginebra San Miguel family, mga officers na nandito, and to all the media na nandito. Good evening sa inyo lahat and thank you.
Eli, habulin natin yung questions sa address sa'yo. There's one from Lucky Magno. What advice would you give your fellow athletes who are also affected by this pandemic with their trainings and competitions postponed? How should they keep themselves motivated?
It's really hard now, no? Sa nangyayari ngayon, it's really hard, especially kaya sa akin yan, nahihirapan ako to motivate myself. But, every day, waking up, making sure that magawa ko yung mga dapat kong gawin as an athlete. In the end of the day, me, personally, as a professional, but to all the aspiring basketball players or athletes, kailangan maintindihan nila na ang pagtatrabaho bilang atleta ay hindi natatapos dito kahit may pandemic tayo nararanasan. I think we have to wake up and always remember and always be grateful that we're still athletes, we're still basketball players, we're still professional players. That's why meron pa rin tayo dapat gawin sa everyday na ginagawa natin as an athlete and as a person also. And kami as a professional basketball players, we have to wake up, do our thing, and be ready. And lastly, just stay positive, not in COVID, but in life. We have to be positive at all times. That always remember that lahat na nangyayaring to ay may katapusan. And once na matapos to, we're ready. We don't have to wait for this to finish before we work. So we continue to work and isipin lang natin na bukas matatapos na to. So we work hard as if na itong pandemic na to matatapos kagad tomorrow. So yun.
Very well said, Eli. We have another question for you here from Rain De Ocampo. Yung kanina professional question, ito naman more on the fun side. You started uploading YouTube videos during the pandemic. What inspired you to start it, to share your life with your fans?
Yun nga, katulad na sinabi mo, I want to share, syempre I'm sure namimiss na rin tayo ng mga PBA fans and mga fans natin sa Ginebra, namimiss na rin ako or yung mga ibang PBA players na yun na naman ang gusto nila at least makapagbigay kami ng kasiyahan sa mga taong nag-aantay sa amin. So I decided na mag-upload ng YouTube kahit medyo nahihirapan, but ang importante makapagpasaya ako ng mga tao. Diba? Yun ang importante, lalo na sa ngayon, good vibes. Diba? Yun yung importante. So by doing that, at least nakikita o na-appreciate ng mga fans natin yung mga ginagawa natin sa araw-araw.
Thank you, LA. Next question is directed to Scotty Thompson from Richard Mamuya. Scotty, ST1 will be released soon. Can you tell us about your inspiration in creating your first ever signature kicks? Scotty, you are on mute. Pa-unmute muna. Thank you.
Sorry. Yun nga, sobrang thankful, especially sa Word Balance family, sa trust nila na binigay sa akin. And yun, inspired din yun sa especially, Ginebra pa rin, syempre. Kailangan, sobrang blessed lang din. At the same time, talagang excited sa release ng ST1. So, for now, hindi ko pa masasabi kung para ma-excite din yung Ginebra fans and lahat ng mga sumusuporta sa amin.
But the inspiration, Scotty, dun sa design, gaano kalaki yung na-share mo? Gaano kalaki yung part mo in designing that signature?
Yung idea sa design, meron pa rin siyang syempre inspired Ginebra, and then yung most special dun is yung journey ko sa career ko from high school ko and journey ko sa family ko. So, yun yung tinanong sa akin yung mga habang pinaprocess yung ST1, mga journey ko sa buhay, especially kasama yung family ko doon. So, overall, ang inspired yung sapatos ko is more sa family ko talaga, yung journey sa buhay.
Thank you, Scotty, and thank you to Richard Mamuyak for that question. Next question is directed to Japet Aguilar. Japet, Was there some eagerness on your end to have the PBA season started? And now na hindi na nga matutuloy muna yung PBA at least this April, did that fizzle out that the season will be moved to a later date? Nabawasan ba yung excitement na matatagalan yung hintay nyo bago makapagbalik sa court?
Yes, for me, may konting eagerness na na sana maka-start na yung season because every day nagpe-prepare kami, every day naghahanda kami. So, gusto lang namin talaga magtrabaho din. So, ayun. So there's a eagerness for sana ma-start na yung season. Pero kailangan lang we need just stay patient, keep working hard every day, stay in shape until mag-start yung season.
Japet, a follow-up question from Ivan Saldaheno of Dugout Philippines is, how do you look forward sa tandem nyo ni Christian Stan Hardinger sa ilalim, because you will be playing a lot together?
Really looking forward to it. Nagkaroon na kami ng chance to play together. Yun nga yun, we went to Lebanon. For me, maganda naman yung kinalabasan nung tournament namin na yun. So, but on the other side of it, there's still a lot of work to be done. So, ayun.
Thank you, Japs. Now a question for Sir Paulo Tupas from Ivan Saldeno once again. There was a rumor before about, Ginebra changing the moniker. So now will you be known as One Ginebra Nation or still Barangay Ginebra?
Okay, that's a very, very good question. It's still Barangay Ginebra. In fact, the jerseys that were launched earlier this evening will be one of the official jerseys of the team this coming Philippine Cup. So they will still be seen wearing the Barangay Ginebra uniform, but in some games they will be wearing this One Ginebra Nation jersey. So it's just one of the official uniforms, no? And to answer the question, will we change the moniker? Not yet, but we're still really gunning for Barangay Ginebra because that's really what the team is really known for. We're just having this One Ginebra Nation jersey design for this conference.
Thank you, Sir Paulo. And next question is from Pauline Versosa of CNNPH for LA Tenorio. LA, you've been with Ginebra for almost a decade now, and you've worn different jerseys throughout the years. What do you personally think of the new One Ginebra Nation design, and how excited are you to wear it next season?
This new jersey that we have right now, the One Ginebra Nation, it's a very unique jersey. No? Very classic siya actually yung design niya. I'm very excited kasi all of my championships in Ginebra, pare-pareho yung jersey. So, actually out of my 5 championship in Ginebra, isa doon yung Ginebra ko na jersey. And then ito nga yung One Ginebra Nation. So I'm very excited and looking forward to wear this new jersey of Ginebra. And excited na ako ma-share siya. Ibang feeling actually, being one of the veterans sa team. Ito yung isa sa mga nilulook forward namin, especially kami ni Mark, yung mga jersey na darating every year. Kasi, di ba, bilang na yung taon. so yun yung nilulook forward namin, to have a nice jersey and of course magkaroon ng makontinue yung winning tradition kahit mag-iba ng jersey.
Thank you, LA. And now going to Mark Agiwa naman from Gab Diaz of Manila Republic. What are the things you love to do with your teammates when you're not training?
Well, siguro, we're not with each other, especially now, siguro. When I'm with them, we always mess around, doon lang kami sa with each other, just enjoying each other's company. Right now, there's nothing. Siguro, ano kami, mag-Viber kami ngayon as a group. And doon lang kami maglolokohan. At siguro, what was that, like a couple of weeks ago, naka-Viber kami, we're chatting with each other. So, ngayon lang, ganun lang yung mga katuwaan namin ngayon.
Di ba naging gamer kayo sa loob ng bubble? Hindi ba natuloy yung yung paglalaro nyo online?
Hindi natuloy eh.
All right. Thank you, Mark. Next question is directed to Sir Paulo Tupas from JP Manahan of livescores.ph. Is having the Gawad Kalinga logo for the upcoming jersey the start of potentially opening up jersey sponsorship opportunities, much like what other leagues are doing now?
That's actually a very good question. Thank you for that. We didn't really have that intention in mind, no? About sponsorships and all that. No, what we really wanted to do through this campaign is really to give back, no, because of course we're in a pandemic, and like what I mentioned earlier, we have this unique opportunity to give back with a promotion like this. What we know is that our jersey promotions in previous years really yield good results and a good response from our consumers. And we want our consumers to feel that they actually contributed something to the community. And we wanted, and including that patch there is like a validation that they were able to do that, no, through joining our promotion. So with regards to sponsorships and all that, I mean, that's second nature. The Ginebra San Miguel as a company really wanted to help out, no, especially in these times where our kabarangays really need our help. Yeah.
Thank you for that, Sir Paulo. Now, we have a question for Stanley Pringle from Christine Sassy of CNN Philippines. We've been talking about Bagong Tapang and staying ganado in this new normal. How do you think we can remain hopeful throughout these challenging times, Stan?
Well, first of all, just be safe. I think safety is first. That's a priority for everybody, for the families. Right now, we're during this pandemic. We all just need to stick together. Keep wearing your mask, and it's like Coach Tim been saying. It's not about yourself. Going out without your mask or doing something that could get somebody else sick. And you got to think about other people and their families. So I think that's the biggest thing right now, is just being safe, and everything else is going to fall in place as far as the season and basketball competition starting. Everything else is going to fall in place, but right now we just all need to be safe.
Well said, Stanley. We now have a question from Miss Annie Abad of Balita Online for Scotty. Just wanted to know kung ano yung dapat i-expect sa Barangay Ginebra in the next conference, Scotty, as you defend your Philippine Cup title. Scotty, you're on mute.
Siyempre, expect lang nila, ginagawa lang namin yung best namin. Para sa kanila, patuloy kami lumalaban despite everything sa nangyari. So, ginagawa namin yung best namin ngayon, especially sa shape na itin, para maging in shape pa rin kami. Medyo mahirap lang talaga ngayon kasi nasa ECQ pa tayo. But habang nandito kami ngayon, so ginagawa namin yung best para sa kanila, para maka-perform pa rin kung kailan man tayo mag-start. So, yun, sana maging maganda yung season namin next conference, especially itong bagong One Ginebra Nation jersey namin. So, ayun.
Thank you for that, Scotty. Now, let's go to Japet Aguilar. Japet, you've been with Barangay Ginebra since 2013. What are the more memorable lessons that you learned being a part of this family na pwede mo namang i-share sa mga nanonood sa atin ngayon?
We had so many ups and downs. Bago pa lang ako sa Ginebra, until the point na yun nga, until we finally got our first championship, tapos yung success namin hanggang sa ngayon. Talagang ang dami namin pinagdaanan. So, perfect talaga yun sa battle cry namin yun. Never say die. tapos walang iwanan as one Ginebra Nation. So yun yung mga important lesson na natutunan ko throughout my career.
Thank you, Japs. And now we have a question for the veterans of the team. Ang tanong ni Armin Adina of Inquirer for LA and Mark is, how did you emerge from the bubble? Has the bubble changed you as players going into the next season? Let's start with LA.
As the bubble change us?
Bagong pananaw ka ba after playing in the PBA?
Actually, yes. Meron naman. Aside from nag-age ako na isang taon dun sa, sa bubble. Seriously, ano naman. Marami ako syempre natutunan. Not only for me as a basketball player, but also learning a lot sa mga teammates ko and the other players on the other teams, no, na naging parang yun yan, naging one nation kami sa PBA bubble, and it's a good thing na nangyari. And you know, if magkaroon man ng bubble again, if mangyari man again ang bubble next conference, I think mas magiging siguro we're looking forward na to it. Kasi we know na what happened to the last bubble, and you know, we learned a lot from that bubble, and you know, kami winning the championship sa Ginebra, meron na rin kaming parang blueprint kung paano namin gagawin as a team, although we have a lot of new players na bago ngayon sa team. So you know, it's very exciting also na makita yung mga bagong players kasama namin. Kung magbabubble man. So, yun. A lot of experiences na natutunan, and looking forward again kung magkakaroon man.
Thank you, LA. Mark, it was arguably the most unique conference in your 2 decades in the PBA. What were the best lessons that you learned from the PBA bubble?
Siguro, as a player, just parang it teaches you a lot, you know, as a person. Dahil parang you don't know how you're gonna survive that bubble, you know. Every day, parang it's a groundhog day. It's every day, it's the same thing, you know. So for me as a player, siguro more on patience. You know, I got to know you know, some of the players, what they like and what they don't like, their attitude, you know, and that's very important as a team. Like what LA said, it's like one Ginebra Nation. Boom, you know, you're right there in that bubble. You see each other every single day. You know, paglabas mo na pintuan, nandun ka na eh. Makikita mo na sila. So for me, it's a really, it's one of the best experience that I've ever had. Dahil, you know, just getting to know you know, my teammates and some of the players on the other team.
Thank you for that, Mark. We now have a question from Brian Ulanday of the Philippine Star, directed to Stanley Pringle. Stan, Brian's asking, who among the bevy of rookies are you most excited to play against? Because the last draft included a lot of great talents in the PBA. Are you looking forward to competing against certain players from that draft?
Oh, it's definitely a really talented draft this past rookie draft. You know, with the pandemic setback and, you know, the PBA having its delay, I think every rookie that's been drafted is eager to play and excited to show the fans what they can do. So, you know, until we start, I'm pretty sure they're working hard. And over this past couple weeks, I got a chance to play Call of Duty Warzone with Josh Monzon. So he's a great competitor, great athlete, and I'm pretty sure, you know, just like the rest of them, man, he's definitely eager to show everybody what he can do because, you know, he's a great athlete, great player.
Thank you for that, Stanley. And now this question is directed to Mr. Paulo Tupas, and it is from Roy Visco of Front Page PH. Sir Paulo, do you have plans to expand the GSM brand to an international audience, saying creating One Ginebra Global Nation?
One Ginebra Global Nation. That's a really good question. That's a really good idea, actually. Well, expanding it to an international audience, Well, for one thing, no, basketball is an international game. There are fans. There are actually Barangay Ginebra fans everywhere. No? And I think when the players went to Dubai, daming fans doon. No, I mean, and it just goes to show that basketball is not only a global game, but the fandom of Barangay Ginebra San Miguel is global too. No, but really, one Ginebra nation or one Ginebra global nation, it really reeks into one idea of unity, and unity in celebrating, unity in drinking your favorite liquor, and unity in cheering your favorite basketball team. One in every nation, one in every global nation. I believe it all points to the same idea, regardless of where you are, whether you're an OFW or right here in the Philippines, no? Supporting your favorite drink and supporting your favorite basketball team. So that's how I see it.
Another question, Sir Paulo, this time from, we have a question from Mike Murillo of Business World. How significant is the role of the Gin Kings in promoting the brand? And how does Bagong Tapang, how does this push augment business during this time of pandemic?
Okay. Well, for the first question, our basketball players or our Gin Kings are actually our Gin Kings are a really effective tool. I mean, these people they exude a lot of influence to our target market, to the fans. Whatever they put out there, they give it their all. And I think what's good about our basketball team is that they also embody the values that Ginebra San Miguel espouses, yung pagiging ganado sa buhay, resilient, bagong tapang. It kind of mimics Never Say Die. And the effort that they put out in the basketball court and how they inspire people to follow their footsteps, that's the same inspiration that we want our brand to exude to our consumers. Because of course, in life, kailangan never say die ka rin eh. Kailangan ganado sa buhay ka rin eh. Kailangan may bagong tapang ka. And the basketball players, they do that in the basketball court. They help out in bringing out that idea, and if that idea reflects outside the basketball court into the lives of the consumers, I think we're able to put our message across, and the basketball team is very, very instrumental in doing that. For the second question about Bagong Tapang, of course, Bagong Tapang is really that belief, that attitude that akala mo tumba ka na, akala mo hindi mo kaya, but you gotta dig deep down in yourself. That's exactly how we were during pandemic eh. Akala natin hindi natin kaya sa new normal eh. But with Bagong Tapang, this newfound courage, we're able to actually survive 2020, and we're actually leaning towards success eh. Kasi malapit na yung tulad nga ng sabi ni Ellie kanina, malapit na matapos ito, and we have to be ready and we have to keep moving forward. And Bagong Tapang will always help us there. And that's why we wanted to put that message in our jerseys for next conference.
Thank you, Sir Paulo. Very well said. We now have another question from Brian Ulanday of the Philippine Star, who was also there inside the PBA bubble, and it is directed to Stanley Pringle. Stan, with this new jersey for Ginebra, together with the addition of two rookies and Christian Stan Hardinger, how inspired is the squad in defending the Philippine Cup title this season? Is it a case of different jersey but same mission for Barangay Ginebra?
Oh man, it's definitely the case. Same mission for sure. But I think it's really important that this Bagong Tapang, going into this conference, every single conference that you start, you got to have a really high motivation. You got to have your motivation high, just to to compete as if you didn't win a championship. That's how we won the second championship, I believe. We went into the bubble with the mindset, we was going to win it all, regardless that we just won the championship, the previous conference. So I think it's definitely a case of same mission. But like I said, the Bagong Tapang is great because every season you need that new spark, and this is what it is right here. This Bagong Tapang.
Thank you for that, Stanley. And now we have a question for the veterans again, L.A. Tenorio and Mark Agiwa from Brian Olanday of the Philippine Star. As two of the most seasoned veterans, not only in Ginebra, but in the entire PBA, how are you looking forward to this new season, bannered by the standout rookies in one of the deepest drafts in recent history? Let's start with Mark Agiwa. You've seen rookies come and gone. You've outlived some of their careers, some other rookies that came in after you. Now we're seeing a fresh batch of really good rookies. How are you looking forward to competing with them?
Well, it's going to be tough. Like what you said, madami ang dumating na mga bagong rookies, and dito mo malalaman lalo, wearing this new jersey, dito mo makikita yung bagong tapang na ilalabas ng One Ginebra Nation. So, and I'm very excited for it.
Ikaw naman, L.A. I'm sure, yung mga iba kasi inaabutan ka na ng mga kino-coach mo sa collegiate level, yung mga pumapasok sa PBA na rookies. How excited are you to go up against these younger players?
I'm very excited, playing against my players in college. Siyempre, but personally, aside from the excitement na nararamdaman ko every year, seeing all the younger players, yung mga napapanood ko sa collegiate na nasa PBA na, it makes me parang nagkakaroon ako ng bagong challenge. And that's what I've learned for the past how many years throughout my career. Looking forward to play against the younger players because they always teach me, to be more motivated. Kasi, di ba, sa tagal ko na naglalaro sa PBA, I always look for a motivation. Aside from us wearing the new jersey of One Ginebra Nation, is I'm looking forward and I'm challenged again with the new players and new, batch of players na darating sa PBA. Kasi, marami ulit ako matututunan sa kanila. Yun naman ang parati kong ginagawa every year. Learning from the new players. Kasi baliktad na ngayon Kami na natututo sa mga bagong players with how they play and they're very talented, no doubt. Kaya we're here, me and Mark, we're here to guide them also. And to be more responsible, by wearing, especially our rookies, we will tell them every time you wear our jersey, the One Ginebra Nation, it's a bigger responsibility. So yun lang.
I'm sure your rookies are very excited to debut as members of Barangay Ginebra as well. LA. Now we have a question from Armin Adina of Inquirer, directed to Sir Paulo Tupas once again. How many kabarangays in the Gawad Kalingas Walang Iwanan Barangay will benefit from the jersey and cap promotion? And what did Gawad Kalinga commit to use the money for, yung maiipong pera ng Barangay Ginebra with the caps and the jerseys?
Okay, thank you for that question. One good thing about Gawad Kalinga is that we actually partnered with them before through a Christmas shoebox project. It's like a project that we put stuff in a shoebox and then we donate it to a community that is sponsored by Gawad Kalinga. So we had that a couple of years, and they actually introduced us to this platform that they have, which is Barangay Walang Iwanan. And through that platform, it's actually very interesting because when you look at that platform, you see different communities, from all across the Philippines that have different needs. In fact, when you look at it, you can see that there are certain communities there that have specific needs. Like for example, what we partnered for, the proceeds that the jersey will be having for this promotion will be going actually to the fishermen of Barangay Bagong Bayan in Rizal. So actually they've kind of lost a lot during the pandemic, and the donation will be going to them for them to be able to bounce back. No? And there's another group which are the farmers in Sariaya, Quezon. So that's another group that we're supporting through this through our promotion. Na parang for them to be able to sustain the crops that they harvest. So I mean, it's really helping them sustain what they have and helping them bounce back. No, and we feel that Gawad Kalinga through the proceeds will be able to deliver that to our fellow kabarangays.
Thank you, Sir Paulo. And on that great note, I think it's time to wrap things up because that's about all the time that we have. Thank you to all our friends from the media. But before we let you go, just a final word from our Gin Kings. I know you've missed playing in front of your fans. I know you've also missed conversing with some of the members of the media who are in this call right now. So just a quick hello to all of them. Let's start with Scotty Thompson. Just your final message.
Sorry, Carl.
Just a message lang, Scotty, for all the fans ng Barangay Ginebra at yung mga media members na nandito sa call ngayon.
Unang-una, nagpapasalamat kami sa media ngayon na kasama namin ngayon dito sa promo launch ng Ginebra, ng One Ginebra Nation, and especially sa buong barangay fans ng Ginebra. Sana patuloy niyo kaming suportahan. Kahit anong mangyari, what for now, please stay safe and stay at home. Prayers lang na sana matapos na itong lahat ng to, and especially sana makapaglaro na din kami, lahat ng team sa PBA. So, yun lang, supportahan nila kami, especially itong bagong promo.
I think we lost Scotty again. Maraming salamat, Scotty. We'll try to get him back a little later on. Next, just a final message from Stanley Pringle. Stan?
All the fans, NSD, never say that. Just want to thank you for all your support. Continue to support us coming up. And like I said, we can't guarantee that we're going to win, but we can always guarantee that we're going to give it our best, leave it all on the floor. Once again, to all the fans, stay safe. God bless you guys, and looking forward to seeing y'all soon.
Thank you, Stanley. Now, Japet Aguilar with his final message.
I just want to say thank you to all the fans of Ginebra and PBA. Patuloy niyo po kaming suportahan. Abangan niyo po kami sa next PBA games. Supportahan niyo po yung jersey and cap promo namin, and stay safe, everyone, and God bless.
LA?
First and foremost, I just want to say congratulations to the Ginebra San Miguel family or Ginebra San Miguel officers, and sa lahat ng bumubuo ng Ginebra San Miguel. Congratulations for this new campaign again na nagawa ulit natin. Maraming salamat for including us, on this campaign. Napakalaking bagay nito. Alam ko malaking bagay ito para sa ating mga kababayan, ating mga kabarangay. And thank you for including us here na makatulong din. And to all the Ginebra fans, to all the Barangay Ginebra fans, sana supportahan niyo po itong One Ginebra Nation Jersey and Cap promo. Kasi ayun nga, makakatulong na tayo, magkakaroon kayo ng magandang jersey and cap, makakatulong pa kayo. Makakatulong tayo. So, again, sana supportahan niyo po to. And again, don't forget to support Barangay Ginebra sa mga darating pa natin mga games. Dasal lang tayo na sana makapaglaro na rin ng PBA. And to all our media friends, maraming salamat. Na-miss namin kayo, yung mga tanong nyo, pangungulit nyo. Pero nakaka-miss din. So, hope to see you soon, guys. So, sana makapaglaro na at magkita-kita ulit tayo. So, again, maraming salamat. Stay safe, everyone.
And last but not the least, Mark Agiwa.
Yeah, I just want to say to all the fans to stay safe, stay at home, don't go out, and to all the media, like what LA said, we miss you guys, and we'll see you. Hopefully, this everything we'll be back to normal and we'll all see each other in person again. So stay safe, everyone.
Thank you to Mark, LA, Japet, Stanley, and Scotty, and Sir Paolo. Again, thank you guys for being so game and answering all the questions. And good luck on the next conference where we will see Barangay Ginebra San Miguel defend their Philippine Cup Championship. Maraming salamat po, most especially to our friends from the media sa inyong patuloy na suporta sa Ginebra San Miguel. Sama-sama nating harapin ang bagong mundo ng may bagong tapang as one Ginebra Nation. Good night and stay safe, everyone.
Good night.
Good night.
Night, everyone.